Hey everybody, thank you so much for showing up to Dina Matrano Fit, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Remember, I have my website, dinamatrano.fit.com, and my social media on Instagram and Facebook, Dina Matrano Fit. So I kept it very easy, very even, and very like you kind of can't forget it, okay? Once again, thank you for showing up because that's really the hardest part. I really like these fit stretch workouts that I created because in 30 minutes, which are typically the workouts that we're doing, my fit workouts, in 30 minutes, we can't get the proper stretching that we need. So now you have an option after you do one of the strenuous workouts, basically any workout but fit stretch, you can follow it up with some of the stretches on your own, okay? Because, for 30 minutes, I want to whip your butts as hard as I can in 30 minutes. We want to bang out as much as we can and keep that heart rate up and keep it going, right? So now we come to the stretch segment, and this is really good stuff. All you need is a mat. That's it. Everything we're going to do is going to be done on the floor. So just kind of like dim your lights, maybe light a candle, and just chill, okay? So let's go ahead and take a seat. We're gonna start off, I'm gonna start off moving my weights because like I just said, I just got through coaching a few workouts. Okay, so starting off, just getting into those hamstrings nice and easy. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, come down. So this might be it for you, right? You wanna just kind of get a C curve in that spine. We never wanna force or shove anything. All right, melt yourselves down, making sure those knees are straight because you cannot stretch a bent knee hamstring, okay? So they gotta stay nice and straight. So as far as you can go, take yourselves right down and just relax your head and neck. So we're breathing in. Coming to the top of that inhale and then exhaling it away. Try to just relax your feet. So we don't want our feet flexed. We tend to only get the stretch in our calves if our feet are flexed. So relax and just reach forward as far as you can, feeling uncomfortable but not painful. Beautiful. So after going into that hip flexion, we're just going to open up those hips into a simple bridge pose. So coming right down on your back, shoulder blades. Weight up your body in your shoulder blades. Walk your fingertips toward your feet until your middle finger can barely touch those heels. All right, knees and toes are forward and just open up. So we're looking for that hip stretch. You're going to notice that your glutes work. Okay, so sometimes our butt gets ripped off if our hips are wicked tight. Okay, it's not that our butt's not strong enough, it's that our hips are too tight. All right, so you can stay here. You can interlace your fingers and then just kind of get up onto your arms, okay? And you're pushing your pinky tips down through the earth and notice how those hips get a little higher. Make sure you can wiggle your pinky toes. You're thinking of pressing your chest to the wall behind you and really opening up through that front body. On your next breath, let's take this down. Very nice. Just knock your knees together and just swing this back and forth. Just massaging out and releasing through that back. Very nice, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and extend out that right leg. Our left knee is coming in. Now we don't want to yank and pull on it, okay? We want that knee to come to us and then just get a nice stretch. You're going to feel this in through your lower back. Relax your head. Relax your eyes. Unclench your teeth. And then go ahead and lift that leg up to the sky. So we're going to reach for that calf. And now just stretching through your ankle, pointing and flexing. Good. So every time we're doing our squats, lunges, if we do a lot of fit bar, right? A lot of plies, releves. You might even hear your ankles crack. Roll it over to the left side and roll it to the right side. Now just relax your foot and see if that leg can come a little closer to you. And again, this is in through your hamstring. We're not going to stay here though. We did a lot of hamstring stretches when we began the workout. So take your knee into your chest. We're going to go for a spinal twist. Extend out your left arm and then take that left knee, cross it to the right side of your body. Make sure that left shoulder blade stays on the floor. Okay, so if you start to roll and that comes off, you're really not going to feel that stretch. So right now it's a spinal twist. We're going to feel it in our lower back, right in through our hip and glute. And again, just controlling your breath. Deep inhales until you can't bring any more breath into it. We exhale it away and come to the bottom of that breath. Really empty everything out. Notice how you become a little more flexible on those exhales as well. On your next breath, come on back center. Bring that knee to your chest and then just take that knee over your hip. I want you to think of stirring a pot. So that knee is coming around your hip joint. And I love that it's almost Halloween time because I can like refer to a lot of these as like a witch, you know, stirring the potion and all that stuff. Take it to the other side. So just think of stirring that potion. That knee is coming around that hip because our hip's a ball socket joint, right? So it takes a beating. Release this out and then take that left knee in. Good job, you guys. Your right knee coming in. So just feeling that stretch through your lower back and just relaxing your face, unclenching your facial muscles, of course. Let's bring that right leg up to the sky. So we're pointing and flexing that right foot and we're not rushing anything. No need to rush, right? This is your time to just relax, breathe, bring that foot and just rotate it over to one side. And then rotate it to the other side. That feels really good, especially after summertime with all the flip-flops that like are just hazardous to your feet. Because there's no support. Relax that foot. Maybe that leg's coming a little closer, right? A little more flexibility. Remember those exhales, gain more flexibility. And then gently release out. Bring that knee into your chest. We're going to extend out our right arm. That knee is crossing over to the left side of our body. And you're going to feel that release through your lower back and hips. I think this is one of my favorite stretches as well because we take such a beating in that forward and backward motion that those hips get super, super tight. And again, make sure that right shoulder blade's staying on the floor as you're melting over. So you're stretching away from that center, keeping the shoulder blade on the floor while that knee tries to melt closer to the left side. Feeling really uncomfortable, no pain. Let's bring it back up center. We're going to bring that knee back into our chest. Bring it over your hip and go ahead and stir that pot. Just kind of lubricate that hip joint. So that should feel pretty good. And then take it over to the other side, right? So I have all these like analogies, like the witch stirring a pot of potion, another, what was the one I just said? I can't remember. Take that to relax. Lubricating your hip joint. Take that knee back so you're feeling that in your lower back. And then let's release this out, hands behind your thighs, and we're simply gonna roll ourselves up. I wanna get into our quads, and I really like doing these quad stretches on the floor so that we don't have to balance, right? Because sometimes like that's just too much going on, doing two things at the same time, like trying to hold your balance and get the stretch. So bringing it down here, you just wanna make sure your inner thigh is parallel to the floor. You're gently pulling your heel to your bum. Now I don't want you yanking that heel to your bum, but you're getting just enough of a stretch that it feels uncomfortable. You don't want to be in pain. And then at the same time, try to think of lengthening that knee toward that wall. Yeah. And then maybe even press your head to the opposite side. And our abs are tight. And we're on our right hip, not the bone. So that quad should feel fabulous. Slowly release it out. We're going to be coming back to those anyways. So slowly release it out. Let's get onto that left side, left forearm. and take that ankle towards your butt, stretching through that front body, that quad. Try to pick yourself up a little more to create some length, driving that knee toward the wall it's facing, pushing your head toward the wall it's facing. So when we stretch our quads too, we want to make sure we don't overstretch, because then you're going to hurt your knees. And when we work out, we want to work out smart, okay? So we want to work hard, but we need to work smart first, okay? So you got to listen to your body. Discomfort, not pain, all right? Let's gently release this out. That was awesome. We're going to come right down to our belly. So just flip this right over. We're going to get into that front body a little bit. Elbows underneath your shoulders. And go ahead and just make sure you can tap all 10 toenails down to the floor. Squeeze your bum to protect your lower back. And I just want you to bring your gaze just like a few inches in front of your fingertips. And just think of opening up your chest. So really pressing into your pubic bone, keeping your glutes nice and tight to support your lower back. Sliding your shoulders away from your ears. Now if you'd like, you can take that gaze up a little higher, as long as it doesn't hurt your neck. And you're going to feel the stretching through your neck and throat just a little bit more. Release it down. Let's just kind of flush this out first. Okay, so release it down, bring those legs in and take them to the right and left side. Relax your forehead on your hands. So now option 1, you're going to stay with that pose. Option 2, we're going to kind of come up into it a little higher. So you're going to really feel that stretch through your front body and hip flexors. Okay, so take those feet down. We're going to bring our hands down and then lift ourselves up, pushing, I just want to make sure you can see me, pushing onto the tops of your feet, right onto those toes. You're driving your hips forward, you're squeezing your bum. Your shoulders are away from your ears, so we're trying to lengthen out into this pose. Opening up your chest, sliding your shoulder blades down your spine. So a beautiful stretch for the front body. Keep those glutes nice and tight. And those legs are straight. You're feeling a lot of heat in your quads, a lot of opening in through those hips. Gently release out. Let's press our hips back into our heels. Bring your toes together, open up your knees so that you can make a little basket, okay? And then just bring your hips back right into a child's pose. Walk those fingertips out in front of you. And keep walking those fingertips out in front of you to tent your palms. Just make sure your sit bones stay back on your heels. Taking a nice deep breath in through your upper back. Let it go. Take the next breath into your lower back. Take the next breath into the middle of your back. And then let's just gently release this out. Take a seat, swing those legs around. You can sit with your legs crossed, sitting up nice and tall. Bring those arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, interlace your fingers, bring those arms out in front of you and just round out your spine. Think of pressing your knuckles to the wall in front of you. Inhale those arms back up to the sky. And we're going to bring our fingertips down to the earth like you can play the piano. Release your right ear toward your right shoulder and walk those left fingertips out as far as you can. Let that right arm just relax. Sit up taller and allow that ear to melt. And again, you don't want your fingertips off the floor. You just want to walk them out as much as you can. Great stretch for that neck. You'll feel it down your arm. Release your chin to your chest. Right through the back of your neck. And then take it over to the other side, left ear to your left shoulder. Walk those fingertips out. Make sure you can play the piano. Sit up taller. We don't want to slouch. And again, every exhale, maybe you find that ear melting deeper toward your shoulder. Make sure that shoulder's not up here. Need you guys to relax. Just bring all that focus in. And let that energy flow out. On your next breath, release. Chin to your chest. Bring this on up. You're going to bring both arms up. think of scratching your back. So you're gonna feel this stretch in through your triceps. So just walking your fingertips down your back as much as you can. Keeping those elbows as close to your head as you can, but not jamming them through. So clearly they have a little bit of an angle. All right, they might be like shooting toward the corners of the room. Just a nice stretch through those triceps. And just release out, hitting those biceps. Just take those arms forward, flex your hands. Think of pressing your palms to the wall in front of you. Reach for your knuckles, not your fingertips. And then to the other side. So that just gets a little deeper. That's all. Inhale those arms back up. And on your exhale, release. Let's open up our chest and lift our heart. And you know how much I love ending all my workouts like this. And I say that in every single workout that I coach. We open up our chest, we lift our heart, and we allow all those positive vibes that the universe has to offer to flow down into our heart, through our soul, and we begin to shine, okay? You guys did awesome. Thank you so much for showing up to this workout. And again, make sure you are stretching, right? You gotta stretch a few times a week. It's good stuff. Again, so like if our hips are more stretched out, we can get like deeper into the lunges. We can get lower into the squats. So it all comes together as a fitness component along with cardio and strength. I think I mentioned that earlier. So make sure you're following up with these fit stretch workouts after every other class. Plus it's just like so soothing and relaxing. Like you don't want to go lay down and like binge watch Netflix right now. Right? No, you don't. Go meal prep. Hit up my website, dinamacronofit.com, because I have a lot of nice food ideas and recipes that are super easy to make and yummy, yummy, yummy. All right? And thank yourselves for coming. That was huge. I appreciate it, and you should appreciate yourselves. So I wish to you, my thoughts to you are that you just feel good about yourselves and happy inside, so that you can allow all that happiness to just shine outside. Okay, you guys? Have a great day. Hit me up if you have any questions or concerns. I'm here for you, okay? And I'll see you soon. All right, everybody, bye.